Hi guys, welcome once again to my channel. My name is Ifan Ojo. If this is your first time of visiting this channel, don't forget to subscribe below and hit the notification button. Yes, we just started a new year and it's important that we start right. And how do we start right? By learning a good skill. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can get started as a web developer. So if you want to build a career as a web developer, then this video is for you. I'm going to highlight the steps on what you can do to become a web developer. Of course, the first thing you need to do is to build a skill in web development. And how do you do that? You have to learn a course, you have to take a course on web development. And when we talk about web development, this is basically the art of building website, functional website for people, for individuals, for organizations. And to achieve that, there are languages that you need to learn to be able to build these web pages or web applications. For starters, we have two different sides of web development. We have the front-end web development and we have back-end web development. As a front-end web developer, it basically means that you're going to be building the front-end portion of websites and web applications. And this is basically the part where the users can see and they can interact with. So that is basically going to be the work of a front-end web developer. To achieve that as a front-end web developer, you need to learn languages that can help you do that. And languages like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, these are languages that the basics that you need to learn to help you get started in building front-end web development. And this is going to allow the users to access and interact with your site or your web. On the other end, we have the back-end part of web development. So a back-end developer basically is going to build and maintain the mechanism that will process data and perform some actions on your website. So for instance, now in your website, you have a form there where user have to fill in some information and then click on submit. So what processes that form? It is with the help of the back end technology or language. That is why, so either the form gets submitted or sent to an email or it's being sent to a database. So it is a work of a front end, or rather, it is the work of a back end developer that makes that function. So basically, back end developers are involved with data storage, security, and other server-side functions. And this part, you cannot see them. Unlike front end, where you can see and interact with these sections. For back-end web development, you will need languages such as PHP, Java, Ruby, and other languages. So these are languages that will help you to focus more on the back-end functionality of your website. In getting started as a front-end web developer, you want to learn languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then you learn some framework, Bootstrap, and React. So you want to learn these things. When you learn these things and you become grounded in them, then you can fully become a front-end web developer. Like I said, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Once you're done with that, you move into learning Bootstrap and React. So you become well-grounded in it. And how do you become well-grounded in these things? By building practical projects in these languages. So there are a lot of project ideas that you can get when you should go online and search for project ideas on front-end web development, and then you will see a lot of list of project ideas. And you can pick anyone and then work on them. For back-end languages, you want to learn languages like PHP, Java, Ruby, you have Python. So these are some back-end languages that you can learn. So after learning any of the languages that you might want to choose, you also want to learn their framework. So for instance, let's say I want to learn PHP as a backend language. So after learning PHP, I want to learn a framework, a PHP framework. And one of the PHP framework is Laravel. So I can learn Laravel in addition to my core PHP knowledge. Or if you want to learn Python, you can learn a framework like Django and other frameworks. So depending on the language that you choose, will determine the framework that you want to use. So in full, we say that if you want to become a full stack web developer, then you have to learn both the front end and the back end. That is what makes you a full stack web developer. So basically, you're going to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you pick Bootstrap, you pick React, learn a backend language and its framework, let's say PHP, learn Laravel. So when you learn these things, then you can call yourself a full stack developer. So there are some job roles that will require, okay, say this person will want someone who is a full stack developer, and then they might list some languages that you want you to know. So, but basically, a full stack developer is one who knows both the front end and the back end part of the website. But if you want to focus more on front end, which you can, and there are some jobs too that require that, okay, we just want a front end developer or a back end developer. So you learn this front end and you become well grounded in it. And like I said, how do you grow? How do you improve your skill? It is by building practical projects. So this is the steps that you can take to become a web developer. So please, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, like the video, subscribe, share, and if you have any question, please leave it in the comment section. A quick one, I just launched a video or a course on WordPress. So basically, you can use WordPress to build your websites. WordPress is a content management system that allows you to build websites without having to know how to code. So you don't have to write any single line of code to be able to build website. So I have a course currently on Seller. The link to the course is in the description below. So just click on it, and I'm giving out discount. So if you want to get 25% discount off this course, just look at the link in the description below. You will see the discount code that you can use on checkout, and then you get this course. It is a full WordPress course, and in this course I'm going to show you how to build a WordPress site from beginning down to the end, how to build an e-commerce website using WordPress, how to host a website, how to get a domain name, how to set up your cPanel, how to create custom emails. All these things are what you're going to learn in this course. So the link to the course is in the description below. So click on it and enjoy. Thank you very much once again. See you next week.